All right, welcome back. This time around, I'm going to do my own summary concerning the yesterday game. I know it's still hot. Yesterday I refused to say anything about that game because if I follow the tempo and the pressure with that, the way that game went yesterday, there's some things I will say that will not really sit well with some people. So I decided to calm down and say this morning I will do my analysis and I will be calm about it. You understand? Because as it stands now, I'm not really feeling fine. I'm down. After that game, I was just down yesterday. I'm just calm. But before I proceed, happy Sunday. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel because we give you trending football updates and 100% Chelsea. Before I push over to the analysis properly, Arsenal Man City is going to be played today. We are going to come back to give you full match review about that game. I know a lot of people, so most especially Chelsea fans, will be like, let's Arsenal lose the game. But left for me, if the game should end a draw, it's a fair deal for me. You understand? It's a fair deal for me. So nothing spoil. But I don't know why I see Arsenal winning Man City at Emirates. I don't know why I'm seeing that happening. Forget Arsenal is in a good space to win any title this season because their squad cannot be compared. The only squad you can use to compare Arsenal right now is Liverpool. You understand? Yes, Arsenal have it all. Arsenal have it all. So Arteta doesn't have any excuse this season. If Arteta failed to win a trophy this season, then it's on him. You understand? All right, let's push forward to the yesterday game. Yesterday Chelsea played a very, will I call it dynamic or exciting or painful game? You understand? I'm laughing, but I'm pained. I'm pained because number one, you see, let me make this clear. Enzo Maresca, irrespective of the fact that you took us to the Champions League, you won the Conference League and the Conference Cup, and also the Club World Cup, doesn't warrant some certain mistakes from you. Come on, for you to win trophies like that, that means we believe that you are not introduced to the system of the big league. You are not introduced into the system of the big clubs. Unlike before, we'd always see you as that championship coach, low mentality. But for you to prove us wrong last season, putting up all those those things, acts last season, you don't know the way we dey rate you. If only you know the way we dey rate you, no go misbehave. You no go make those mistakes wey you make yesterday. Fine. Looking at the game yesterday, I think Sanchez made his own mistake because when that ball was coming, I told Dave that see Sanchez go get red card for this thing now. Just watch. I never even talk finish. Sanchez don't go match Mbuemo. Don't go kick Mbuemo. For what? When you are just 5 minutes into the game, why not sit back? If Mbuemo score you, no problem. If you no score too, no problem. At least if you score you, we know say we still get our 11 players intact. That was the only mistake. And again, Sanchez approach, in the way he carry come out approach this thing was very bad. I know say our CBs, the likes of Wesley, Chaloba, all of them, they don't make the mistake up front. But you as a goalkeeper, na their experience coming. Na their way, I know say with time, now wey Sanchez don't understand this kind of game now, he go know as he go dey follow am up. Next time, if we enter games like this and something like this happen again, he no go approach the way he approach. Because Maresca said it after the game. That it would have been better that his 1-0 down in the first 10 minutes than for him to be 1 man down in the first 5 minutes. He said it. He said it. That was the only thing. That is where I say experience matters. Experience, when they say person get experience. Not be because of say you sabi keep or you sabi dive, but get some certain things where you go use your common sense approach. As they move, you go dey say, what if I make this move now, mark this guy now, they fit give me a red card based on last man. And apart from goalkeeper for that matter, no matter how I do am, red card must come with am. So why not sit back? If the guy score, no problem. If I save am, no wahala. Nothing spoil. At least game still dey. Game for still dey. Game for still dey. And Man U for no, because if you watch that game, the moment Man U scored their first and second goal, they were relaxed. Even after the first goal sef, they no too really play that kind exciting, attacking, threatening football. Nothing threatening there. But what surprised me, okay, fine, removing of Palmer is not a problem. Removing Palmer to bring Santos was never a problem to me, you understand? It's a fair fight. But removing Estevo, I understand too. We needed somebody to come in for Jorgensen. We needed somebody to leave for Jorgensen to come in. He grabbed. But removing Neto was wrong. You can't just remove those three people. They allow João Pedro to do what now? If I bet you, if to say Neto been did that game yesterday, with his speed, with everything, Baba, there is no how we Chelsea for no comeback for that game. That is the only area. Maresca decision cost us the game one way or the other. Apart from the record, which already caused us more damage. Maresca decision, I will call am final touch if we dey play passes. In decision cost us the game. He come on Neto. He no read, and those changes were too fast. Why not hold on? You don't remove Palmer for Santos. You don't remove Esteval for Jorgensen to come in. Why not calm down? Let Neto and João do the running up front. Let's see what will happen. To balance the equation. You understand? To balance the equation. But this one be say, he just killed the attack. Wetin you want make João Pedro do for front? He already weak. That is why most of our football, not only for midfield, they end for that first half. Second half can't come. Most people were expecting you to introduce Garnacho. I saw Garnacho trying to change his JC. Everybody was like, okay, let's see what will happen. At least Garnacho go like to one day blunt, as in he go like to one prove a point that yesterday. He go like to one express himself that yesterday. Instead, now listen to what Maresca said that pissed me off yesterday. He said that Garnacho was warming up, wanted to introduce Garnacho, and then Wesley now gave a sign that he can't complete the game, that he was tired. Okay, Wesley Fofana was tired. And the best person you can bring into that game to replace Fofana, to come as a sub, as Fofana was leaving, was Tariq George. Just listening. When he said, I was like, what is this? Is this man sound? Even though we don't know whether Garnacho will still play, at least make it dead there. We saw it in the Brentford game. The moment Garnacho came in, he poses a threat in the Brentford defense. He poses that threat. Those moves, those passes. That is what would have happened that yesterday. There's no how we say Garnacho no go pose threat to Manchester United defense. Because the Manchester United defense, the Manchester football, they were no longer progressing. They were sitting. Second half, we played. See, we shot Man U down second half. They know nothing come out. No better football when they play that second half. Nothing. The Man U remember. That is why I am pained. Not because of say we no more in there for Old Trafford. No. He paid me say we fail to do our simple assignments. Why you not simple assignments now? Why you not that simple verbal reason we supposed to just do close eye answer? Now be Mayu. But we failed. Maresca failed in his changes, his subs. Because he noticed Wesley Fofana was tired and he needed to make that change. So the best option was to bring Tariq George. When you brought in Tariq George, to come and do what? That Man U game needed a bit of physicality. If you watch, Man U, we had also physical in that game. Tariq George, what do you want making can do? How many 1v1 wave Tariq George give you? How many? I hear some Chelsea fans saying the rain will fall. Na only Chelsea play under the rain. Sometimes when I listen to some people talk, I was just reading some comment, I was like, for real? Like for real? Rain is not an excuse for what we watched yesterday. Bro, we did not get it right. That's the truth. Starting from that first 5 minutes, Sanchez did not get. That is why I say that at least he don't learn. That one na part of the experience. Now he don't get that experience now. That one na if he make am next time, if he make that same mistake next time again, na there we go know say Sanchez need dey take correction. But I believe say with what has happened yesterday, he has learned his mistake. He also apologized. He apologized and say everything is on him. But that's not the problem. Chelsea players they sabi apologize. So if not that one, they sabi apologize and they sabi to say we'll come back stronger. I beg, make una come back stronger. On Tuesday, we are going to be playing Lincoln City at their home ground. Please, I'm even scared, safe. the way the team they go now, because now so it start last season. Now from one match, was it against Everton? When we draw against Everton, I told people that we don't start. Oh, now so they be oh, and how many after that Everton game? How many games did Chelsea drop points? How many games? That is why I am pained that we are losing points now. Out of possible 15 points that Chelsea would have secured, we only managed to secure 8 out of 15. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, my dear Chelsea fans, let us just relax. It has happened. It has happened. The coach has made his own mistake. The players have made their own mistake. And again, I will emphasize on the Enzo Fernandez team. I know Fernandes, so far so good. He has not been at his best. That one is true. I don't know whether it's fatigue. I don't know whether I don't just know. I don't know. I can't really lay my fingers on what the problem is. Why is that young man playing like that? Last season, we complained about his play. His physicality in the game is very poor. His passes. Enzo Fernandez would have been the Pedri of Chelsea. Fernandez would have been the Odegaard of Chelsea. Fernandez would have been the Vitinha of Chelsea. But when we need him the most, he's not always there. We saw it against Bayern. It was too obvious that this young man was playing rubbish. Okay, fine. If your passes are not clicking, if you are not getting it right, if you did not get it right against Bayern, and you have definitely, there's no how you will tell me that Fernandes doesn't see what is going on social media, or he doesn't hear what some pundits says about him in his current state. Now, go back, reflect as a player. What are you doing that is not right? What people are complaining that you're not doing right. Last season, people complained that your physicality in the game is very poor. Even the coach said it, that whenever you need physicality, you need to bring in Lavia and Casado. Even to the point Maresca can't push you to Conference League, make you play there. Until you can't put yourself into the game before he can bring you back. Maybe I think, in respect of the fact that we bought him for £105 million, I think he needs to sit at the bench, so that maybe sitting at the bench will make him realize that he needs to step up his game. Because if you watch, even Santos was more composed in the game yesterday, more than him. I'm not giving Santos the praise or trying to say Santos better pass him. No, I will not say that. I will not say that. At least Enzo has been in the Premier League. He understands the league. He understands the pressure. He understands the intensity. Santos is trying to understand the league, in respect of the fact that he was one of the best in the French League 1 last season. You understand? So for me, I feel Enzo needs to come from the bench. Maybe with that, he will tend to understand that he's not like, May not be like saying be Alpha and Omega. Say nothing fit touch am. No. You understand? So for me, I don't know, maybe coming from the bench and maybe fatigue. If now fatigue they make, I need if you mark, you need if you make passes, you need if you make some run. Because if you watch that yesterday game, get some run where João Pedro make. Where João Pedro make, where Enzo suppose calculate fast to make those passes. Get some run where is James make, where Enzo suppose calculate fast to make those passes. You know, do I'm being sincere in this area. I'm being realistic about it. You know, make those passes. Do you understand? But anyhow, the deed has been done. And not only that, we know everybody will be talking about Enzo in the midfield. But let's talk about Casaido. Casaido, apart from the Bayern Munich game, I watched him against Brentford. And I say that I will not say anything much. I watched him against Bayern Munich. And I observed the same thing. And I still watch him against Manchester United. And I observed the same thing. Casaido, for now, his intensity, his pressure in the game has dropped. Let's be sincere. Drop sentiment aside. And let's be realistic about these facts. Casaido has dropped. Casaido form don't drop. Make I use that slang for now. I believe most people will understand it that way. Casaido form don't drop for now. For now. He needs to sit back and reflect. See, I'm not saying, I know that against Lincoln, maybe Chelsea will end up giving us a good win. And the next thing, some people will come out here to say, Shebi, you say that Enzo Fernandez is not good. You say that Casaido was not doing this. I say, hey, this one, that one. Yeah, Shebi, she's decided now. No, not games like that. Games like the ones we just played now, those are games we require players like this to show what they have. I bet you if to say Santos was not, I bet if to say they don't introduce Santos for that game, Casaido for so far past the way he so far yesterday, coupled with the fact say no con dey in form. But Santos stepped in to help him defensively, and he was doing it. At least he created this balance in the midfield, which we saw. You understand? So Casaido too needs to work on himself. Then as for the centre back, Tosin and Chalobah, and Wesley Fofana also. Chalobah, I know so far so good. You have been fantastic. I can't take away that. I'll give you a crown. But of recent, I don't understand what is happening. I don't know whether all these things are due to fatigue. I don't know. We play as if we are tired. We play as if we just want to play. We don't play as if we want to play and make sure we get something out of this game. Maresca, this goes to you too. Try and change your system. There was this kind of football Chelsea played in the Club World Cup. I'm not seeing it. The kind of football Chelsea played in the Club World Cup, the transitional play, everything. I'm not seeing it. Even though they play European teams, we're supposed to see them play that kind of football. You understand? So that is the thing I can say. I'm not here to apportion blame much, but like I said, Sanchez have learned his own mistake. At least he did part of one of the things we go make and we go talk say in the build-up in experience. Yes. At least you go know say when you dey 5 minutes into the game or 10 minutes into the game and situation like that approach you, instead of you to give that kind of approach, it's better you sit back, you get the 1 goal loss first, make you see they complete to they play because if to say Sanchez no been get that record, I bet you if you not reach 20 minutes, Chelsea will press Man U down because Man U was still playing the 3-man defense. Yes, Man U was still playing 3-man defense. You understand? And Maresca too. I know say yesterday they try one justify 1 or 2 things to make himself look right. Now lie. Like I talk for everything we talk. He made his own mistake. You remove Estavao, Palmer, those ones are not my problem. But removing Neto was one of my key problems. That one did not really sit well with me. You understand? Then also saying that why Garnacho did not step in again was because Wesley Fofana was feeling somehow he cannot continue, so you need to change him and bring who? And bring Tariq George. God. It's funny, it's funny. But anyhow, we don't lose. Let's focus on the next one. That's the simple truth. And also, I want to say we should just calm our tempo down and enjoy ourselves. You understand? Chelsea for life. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.